Welcome back to Strange Aeons. Well, my original plan for today was to start out the immersive engineering over at the mansion, but I've noticed I am running out of blood. I used the condensed blood to fill this, and I could not fill this the rest of the way. This needs to be full to make the diamond level one. So, looking at that, what the plan for today will be is setting up the spawners. Got the area laid out here, and I am putting in a one wide gap between the two sides because I want a way other than busting in to be able to get up into the thing and in when I need to do some upgrading. Of course, where am I going to get the spawners? Soul cages. This one specifically, I'm going to be upgrading to the max tier. So I will have to take an unbound one and kill a whole bunch of wither skeletons. This one, I'm not that worried about. I went through 4 different mansions to get these two. And this one I almost had to do a 5th. Because I accidentally killed a evoker with this rather than this. So I got 1 off it. And I'm having to kill 11 of the guys. I didn't get all the hearts that I need though. So that's why I was using this just in case. Because I did not have to do a 4. I don't feel like doing another mansion. Not when they're that far out. This one I may or may not make another one to upgrade it. But what is going to happen is it's going to be a standard size mob farm with a spawner in it, just like vanilla. They will have a drop point where they come out, and once I get the wither skeleton one upgraded, it will be swapped over to spike plate as well. The other ones will just be the spike plates and the item vacuum that was in the chest with the immersive engineering stuff. Of course, that means I also have to make the that's not XP vacuum, XP experience solidifier. That way I can collect all the experience as well. And depending on how I do it, actually I might just make one of these. And maybe make 2 or 1 more of the item vacuums. Depending on how I set up the bottom portion here. Because thinking about it, I could get by with a 3x3 and have one here, XP in the middle, and then the item vacuums. Maybe I'd make 4 if I do this kind of a setup with it. Now I know all the items are getting collected. Of course, right away, for the wither skeleton, like I said, that will have to be open so I can actually take a swing at them. The other ones can be enclosed. So, this is actually going to be... I'm going to try to time-lapse the build of this. not exactly sure how I'm going to be doing the design. I want to get the initial platform built for where the spawners are going to go, then go from there. I had thought about doing the replay mod with this, but I actually need to take time to work with it, and assuming it will actually work in this pack. So that's maybe a thing for later on. Of course, updating the pack, I also have to consider that that is not necessarily a mod that's on the list, and have to figure out how to make sure that it's not in the pack when I submit the updates. But for now, let's get started. Welcome back. Well, the building is mostly done. I have forgotten that the experience collector uses the energized diamondite. So I am actually going to have to take the time to set up the power supply and get that done. And this section will be cleaned up, probably throwing a bit more detail into it. And obviously do the floor. These areas are just enough that you kind of see the animation on the glass. I can actually reach and hit every one of the spots here. So, and this is actually left because of, I believe this needs a lever on it as well, besides the item pipe to work, or the item extractor. So that is actually going to be left open, and the experience should flow into here, or I'll just pick it up. But the items should go over to the vacuums. Now, what I'm going to be doing, and I was planning on putting the thing, or the, I was going to put these in the soul cages, but I need everything done before I do that, otherwise a lot of things dropping on my head. So for now, I am going to see how long this is after the time lapse is set up, and I will be back. Get back. I'm going to worry about decorating that later. And I'm hoping that the time lapse isn't too dark. To get it down in time, I have to do a lot of compression, so I'm going to need to try adjusting settings. So, let's get some power going. As you can see, I have an eternal water block here. Now, what does this have to do with power? Well, just go in here. Oh, and this is actually a change to the Steam World thing. All those dungeons I was finding and walking around in, and if you download this right away, you probably found. But since 3 updates ago, I think it was, there's been a few other things added. The crypt marker, these have been added in. Let's see, teleporter and Steam launcher, I think. I'm probably missing something other the upgrades, of course. And these. Well, the crypt markers now show you where a small, much smaller area with these and a chest with the andesite and steelite are. And I haven't looked at a bunch of them. I'm assuming it's kind of random elevation. The one I did take a look at was, I think, around like 30 or so. I have to go back and check that, but anyways. So the plan will be to make a few things here. Let's make 16 of those. Actually, I have a quest for this, don't I? So, need the steam generator, fluid controller, and steam dynamo at first. And I'm just gonna kind of work through the quest. Oops. Okay, so I need a furnace. Throw one of those in there. Oh, machine base. I was thinking that was a block. Okay. My mistake. So, now, steam generator. Yeah, I should clean out my inventory before I start doing this, but oh well. I should do that quick. Yeah, throw those back in. Okay, let's go. Nope, can't go in there. Yeah, good enough. And that sound that you heard was actually the broom being refilled with this one. You can shift right click to extract or auto supply. So when I move the mouse over to highlight that, it automatically refilled what was needed. So anyways, back to this. Let's see. Steam generator. Where are you? Food controller. Again, need another machine base. Let's just make a few of those. There. Oops. I just threw that back in there, didn't I? Oh well, I'll get that in a moment. Now I'm going to grab a fluid drain. Oops, need iron bars. Okay, this is not grabbing the blocks. Just pull all that out and cook it. Okay, now, anyways. Yes, learn to spell. Did I not make that? Okay, hang on. Oh, I must have ran out of those. There we go. And there's Team Dynamo. There we go. So now that's complete. I'll just clean that. Done. Now all this opens up, and I started this one already. Did I not? Heh. What the heck? Done. Oh yeah, let's make another fluid controller. And throw this in here for now. Oh, another machine base. Done. that. Why isn't this not working? Detect. Oh, I'll fix that in a minute. I can worry about it right now. Okay, so I know the faucet will work with this, but I don't know if it will pump directly. So there's one way to find out. Should be correct. Pop that there. Steam generator. Yes, it is actually working. So I didn't actually need the drain. So now that is going to be making steam once it has fuel. And again, let's see, how am I going to do this here? And we'll just go straight across. Oops. Place it in the right spot. Or not. There. There. And up here I cannot place blocks. There we go. Let's grab a bit of coal. Toss that in there. This will start to make power. Very quickly, actually. This will fill up with steam.